And you're on? Okay. So let's, you sit collapsed.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do some sitting and breathing and observing how to handle the structure so that alignment is in place, or that you can establish alignment to the body. This is Maria. Maria has worked with me several times in the past. Okay, so on Twitter I do a lot of talking about just sitting and things you can do while just sitting to help with your health and your structural alignment. Let's start with sitting on the sit bones. Okay, get onto the sit bones and you rock on them. This has a playful kind of feeling to it. Good. The legs can be comfortably placed. You can play with the feet by extending them out and rotating them, playing with them, letting them kind of do what they may feel like doing. Like sometimes when you're sitting and having them out, then you just feel like, you know, you just allow that. You allow the body to play with and do what it feels like doing. And it's somewhat releasing instead of being stationary and holding still. Okay. The breathing is you take a deep breath, raising the rib cage, and you did this before. Feeling, you can feel at first the expansion and contraction of the rib cage as you're breathing. And this is a diaphragmatic breathing to create space between the hips and the lower ribs. Okay? Then add to that the chin towards the collarbone, which elongates the cervical vertebrae. Good. So that is alignment while just sitting. If you feel like putting your hands on your rib cage, like so, to begin, so that you become acquainted with the breathing and the action of the breath, that's fine. At some point you may want to just type as you're doing this. If you're at work, you can do this and you'll get paid while you're doing it. Good. Once in a while, you can let the hands shake off if you're typing all day. Just shaking the hands and letting the fingers go loose lets go of energy rather than holding still. Okay. Good. Now the idea in this also is to feel this opening and lifting. So this whole area has a feeling of going towards the spine and open. That's open throughout the upper body, and the tendency many people have is to close or turn in, right? So we're just reversing that tendency. By breathing and sitting in an aligned position. Now, we'll collapse the body. You just collapse the body, which is a tendency to be normally relaxed. You can still breathe in this position. Feel the breath. You see, you can be aware of your breath. So there's no wrong or right here in terms of position. It's just that getting familiar with the actual structural integrity of alignment, you would go into this position so that you're introducing a diaphragmatic breathing. Take a deep breath out, a little out, in again. And you're maintaining this lift for a period of time. If you take a deep breath up, and let a little out, and in again, what you're doing is maintaining the lift. This is not necessarily the way to breathe, but it's a way of using breath to open up the structure of the body. Okay, now let go and just breathe comfortably. So here, Maria is breathing comfortably, but still maintaining somewhat of the grace or dignity of alignment. Good. And a smile is always, even an exaggerated smile, placed where the corners of the mouth come towards the ears, actually helps in the uplifting feeling of the structure. And you can let your lower jaw drop and just relaxed, open. Good. Okay, let your legs okay, good. Great. I think that's good.